Hey everyone, Zero here. Just wanted to give you all a little update about some new signings and stuff going on for the next season. Now that I told you about the league, let me show you some of the big signings. Some of my friends that follow the league will probably be more inclined to see what's going on. One of the biggest signings was by Adidas here, and they have signed Alexis Sanchez. Yes, the Chilean superstar. Alexis Sanchez moves from LFO Music to Adidas. Adidas already a powerhouse. Adding a player like that is just going to be super exciting for them to have him combined with Ryan Reynolds. Yes, the actor Ryan Reynolds is really good. And then that's going to be an exciting team to watch. Now all these rosters are not set. I still have a lot of creating to do and signings and stuff, but I wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on. I might actually be able to start the season later, and maybe even by tomorrow. And do a couple games for a kickoff special because I want to get it going as quickly as possible. That way we can start to catch up in the PES games. But so yeah, there's one signing there that was pretty big. Let me show you some other signings here. Who else has been? The defending champion, Dimension X. Now they've added a big time player to their team. And that's Mohamed Salah from Egypt. Yes, the Mohamed Salah, the winger from Egypt, who's a superstar for Liverpool in real life. Huge signing there. I mean, that's just gonna make that. I mean, for defending champs to pick up a player like that, it's just gonna add to their arsenal. They've also picked up Mbolo, a young Switzerland attacker who's very good. Yara, a Chilean right back, just to give him some depth in the defense. He's a good quality player. And Emre Kolak from Turkey as well. Another from Turkey, I should say. Since they are a Turkish team, they're going to sign them. So he's a guy that can play anywhere on the left side of midfield, more or less, attacking centrally or out wide as a regular midfielder. So Dimension X, Mo Salah, and Bolo, those are exciting signings for them, as well as you got to look at Emre Kolak could do some big things for them if he gets the playing time. So Petro, your team, it's going to be exciting to watch next season. I mean, to have Mo Salah with Akil behind him, Lewandowski, Shanalalu. I mean, it's got Julian Green still, Arda Turan. I mean, the Burak. The offensive options are going to be ridiculous. Killian Murphy's still there too. Oh boy. So there's some signings there. Let me see what else I want to show you guys. Peanut Butter Pirates have made a pretty big one, adding Raheem Sterling, the young Englishman. So they're getting younger, along with Nick. They have now as a youngster. Then they got Raheem Sterling, my boy Nick. And Nick, if you're watching this, there you go. You got Raheem Sterling. And you also have Danny Drinkwater, so I know you'll be happy about that, Danny Drinkwater. So these, like I said, these rosters are not all set, guys. You're going to see some names on here that aren't even going to be on there, but I'm just showing you guys some of the new signings. Philly, official signings, I should say. New signing for Philly is, Jordi Alba's come in, but Ryan Tedder, the lead singer of One Republic, has been picked up by Philly, so they're hoping to get some good things out of him. And Jordi Alba's a pretty good signing, and Aranguiz from Chile, the Chilean being added to the league. Let me see what else has been. It's been big. Did Richard Lewis sign anybody big? I don't think they signed anybody too big. St. Patrick's have added Devin McGoldrick, Rondon. Nothing too big there. That's hot. They've actually added a big name. Let me show you guys that one. This team seems to have star players recently, but their big ad for this new season is going to be Paulo Coutinho, the Brazilian playmaker. Very exciting for them to partner up with Griezmann, Suarez, Tyler Hilton, Javier Hernandez. I mean, Keith Durr. They're going to be very, very tough to stop. I don't think the OC have splashed any cash yet. Now, we invented lightning. Beantown Hero, your team. Your team has added, take a look here, Callejon, who is who is the biggest signing your team has made in this offseason. Like, he's an 88 overall in this game. He's a winger. He's going to add extra attack width to the team. Him flanked with Neymar is going to be really, really exciting. That's going to be a good signing, I think, for your team. You should watch out for him. You have also signed a guy named Success. No idea who he is, but his name is Success, and he's a young Nigerian you're going to sign. He's a forward, so maybe you can build him up. I mean, he's got to be good, right, with a name like Success. So another big signing for your team is Gabriel, the young Brazilian. As you can see, he's got the real face. He is going to be a quality player to add to the attack. I mean, these are just younger players coming in, Success and Gabriel, or Gabigol, whatever you want to call him, to just give your team more stability long term for your attack. So those are really good signings there, I'd say. Gabriel and Callejon especially. Callejon might even start for your team right off the bat. Gabriel probably come off the bench. I don't think your team's added anything else. You pretty much have the rest of your players. Lost a few players you didn't really use. And you're going to try and build up other players. So there you go. There you are, Sean. So, your team's going to be pretty exciting with Callejon, I think, now. And we'll see, and Gabriel as well. That's going to be, just look out for those new signings. Let's go up to Group A. Who else has been signed? Banana Bread United, who have they added? That's worthy of note. They have Darmian, Razor Bazor, the Ajic from Serbia has been added as well, so they've added a few. Goretzka from Germany. Some more youngsters there. Candy Stripers are going to be a big change team now. They've added a player like Talisca from Brazil. Very exciting player here. He's going to add to their speed and their wing attack, as well as Musa from Nigeria. So this team loves to pride itself on speed, the Candy Stripers, and they're adding abundance of it with Musa and Talisca. So they're going to be fun to watch too. Fazi Gulam's come in, and Inimoto, the Japanese veteran, has come in as well. So Dolphin Cove haven't really added much. Let's see, Girls Gone Wild. I think they are Arcardi, big signing here. Mauro Arcardi has come in to Girls Gone Wild to help get them back to where they used to be. Remember, this team, you guys know, but this team was actually once a pretty solid team in the earlier days of the league. They had some successful seasons. They've been very bad lately, but getting him's going to help. And Fernando Gago's in. Lecky from Australia. Hector Villalba from Argentina as well. And Racy. There's Racy. Looks nothing like you, Racy, I know, but had to get you on a team. So there she is. Wanting to go to Girls Gone Wild as an attacking striker. So lots of new faces for Girls Gone Wild. Can they put it all together? Chris, your team, House of Wax, they have added not much yet, I don't think. Sane, actually, no, Sane is a good signing. Sane from Germany, the youngster. Your team's still shopping in the off-season, so nothing's... Could still add another player or two. And Hoylett from Canada. Ogura from Japan. So some quality players in there. Sane is the big one, though. Sane could really fit in right away. Independence, they've made a big signing, too. Signing Craig Williams from my team. Craig Williams is elected to move to the American side, the All-American side, I should say. This is a team that probably has more Americans than any other team. So that's a big, huge signing. He's looking to become the striker he once was again. They've also added Toro. Kurzawa's come in. Melissa's come in there, the youngster. Ola John. Okada from Japan. So, but Craig Williams definitely the big one. Craig Williams, I think Melissa's going to be a good player. And Kurzawa is obviously could come in and start right away, the Frenchman. So, exciting times for Independence to be adding these players. My team. Now, this is my team. As you can see, there I am, 0 on the list. Who have I added? I went out and got Frank Music. One of my favorite musicians of all time. So I had to get him for my net. So there's Frank Music. Kind of looks like him, I guess. I don't know. I try and get him as close as I can. All the ages aren't always what they're up to snuff either, guys. So don't pay attention really to the ages too much in these older PES games. Let's see, who else have I signed? I signed Alejandro Bedoya, Borka Dochkow as well. Both play for the Philadelphia Union. Kristen Crook, of course, I had to sign her. So here she's come in, the Canadian. And a few youngsters, Bergwin, Jamal Lascelles, and Jeffrey Kondogbia. So a lot of new faces on my team. It's going to be a brand new team. Remember, I lost Craig Williams. I've lost Alexis Sanchez. And who else did I lose? I lost another player too, pretty big. So my attack is a little thin now. So youngsters like Bergwin and Lascelles, Kondogbia could get a lot of time for my team as we're going to kind of go up a new direction. But we have signed some veterans like Bedoya and Dochkow. Dochkow's first season in the league, same as Kristen Crook. Bedoya comes from Girls Gone Wild. It's good to have him to get us some depth in there, and another veteran. We have a lot of veterans, but we did sign some youngsters. So I'm looking forward to my team season. It's going to be different. There's the legend Rich Crone in there. He's obviously going to be starting as always. Gareth Bale's still there. A lot's going to be falling on Gareth Bale. So this is kind of a preview of the season, guys. Coming up, showing you some more about the players on the teams and whatnot. Love have added. Who have they added that's big? I don't think they've really signed anybody much. They kind of the same team. There's Jason Andrews on there. Theo Walcott. Lukaku. Daniel Sturridge is still there. Micah Richards. Gaia. Luther Corp haven't really added much. They signed some lesser known players. You know, they didn't go out and spend a lot of money. Benedic, I don't know how you pronounce this guy's name, but he's Slovenian. So they're going to take a chance on this kid. As well as Kobashi from Turkey. Lakadia from Netherlands as well. So they already have a good quality core of players all and they're still kind of in their prime. Although actually they're getting older, but they should be good this season too. Mint Scorpions, Pizza Hut Dallas, they added. Who have they added? Sherman Cardenius, Van Aanholt, Pop Stars, the Spanish team. They added anybody big yet? Oh, Mike Shinoda from Lincoln Park has joined Pop Stars. That's right, there's Mike Shinoda. So they're looking forward to him coming in. Mike Shinoda. Gokinzan has come in, and Danny Carvajal as well is a pretty good signing. Isco as well. Brought him over from Dolphin Cove, so that's a good pickup there. So definitely adding to their team, the Pop Stars. Soka Warriors, there you go. They've added multi-apples. They are multi-apples. You're in the team. You're you're essentially. Soka Warriors have added multi-apples. Hope you're excited about this and watching your team play. Your team's probably going to be featured in the kickoff special, so make sure you watch that so you can see how your team does in your very first game of the season. You've also added Ziyech from Ajax Amsterdam. Ziyech is a very good player, and Soka Warriors should be excited to have him in multi-apples. They've also added a few more Trinidad and Tobago players. Carlos Edwards, Peltier from Trinidad as well as Ben Harouche from Israel, and Ono from Japan, the veteran Japanese midfielder. So some veterans mixed in with some youngsters for this team, getting multi-apples and Ziyech. Those are two players that are probably going to slide right into the starting lineup. This team never really big spenders. They're they're a smaller club. They pride themselves on playing as hard as anybody. They do have some decent quality players though. A lot of Trinidadian players, of course, like Kenwin Jones, Jovan Jones is on there, Mark Jonathan, of course Samuel Peltier, Carlos Edwards, all Trinidadian players. So this team, I'm excited for this team actually. I'm looking forward to using them. Now, how I play the game, guys, I just kind of pick one team to play with. in any game, whichever team I feel like playing with, and just try and get a good result for them. Depending on who I'm playing, you know, you got to switch up the tactics and whatnot. So it's a lot of fun, guys. I mean, whatever happens in the games happens, and I got to mark it down. You know, if I really want a team to win and I play as them and they lose, well, then they lose, and you know, I just kind of have to live with that result. I'm not going to win every game, not even with my own team. Obviously, I play as my own team every time, no matter who I'm playing against. But so it's a lot of fun to play as different teams, and you kind of get different play styles with each team. I try and set teams up to succeed as much as they can, depending on the players they have and what system they usually run. Greenskeeper Ode, have they added anybody big? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Abate's in. Oh, they signed Gutierrez from Chile. So that's a pretty good pick. Those are pretty sweet uniforms, actually, that I made. So there they go. Adriano, the left back, and Otani, the youngster from Japan. Obviously, this is a Japanese team, so they're going to sign. And they also have Ono from Japan, the winger, the young winger. So that's a good pickup, too. So some players to build up there. I'm trying to sign more young players to the league so we can build up players. And Tijuana makes me happy. Who have they signed? They have signed. Obviously, they have Leonardo DiCaprio still, the captain. Oh, that's right. Their big pickup, guys, is Clint Dempsey from the United States. Clint Dempsey there going to Tijuana makes me happy. So they're going to be excited to have him maybe off the bench as a super sub. They've also signed Uchi from Nigeria just to give him even more depth up top. Jorge Calderon from Mexico, another youngster they're going to try and build up. I believe that's it. They have a very stacked team, exciting team. They were pretty good surprise last season making the playoffs. This is going to be their second ever season in the league, so looking forward to playing with them. Always like playing with this team from Mexico. They still got Jonathan Dos Santos in there, Jesus Navas, Vela, Uribe Peralta. There's Garrett. Garrett led well in there. So in there, and then Xbox Soccer, the Italian Giants, who have Lionel Messi. They've had him for a long time now. They didn't really add much to their team, but their biggest pickup was definitely Mario Mandzukic. So that's a good pick. And Romagnoli, the young Italian center back, is in, and Raul Morales returns to Xbox Soccer. Other than that, they pretty much have the same team, their same core. PK, Chiellini, Pirlo, Morata, you know, Balotelli, Cassano, Messi. These players are still in there, and they're adding in Mandzukic. Really, that's the big pickup. What else to say, guys? I mean, I want to show you some previews here of the new signings and the big ones anyways. There's going to be more still to come. Obviously I have a lot of finagling to do with some of these rosters still to come. None of these are really, a few of these teams are like 100% done. But if I get enough done the rest of today, I can actually start the season maybe today or tomorrow, depending, and get a nice long stream up for you guys of like 4 or 5 games of a season kickoff, and you guys can start to follow this. So it should be exciting. Multi-Apples, Beantown Hero, and even Sweet Pea, if you want to be in the league, just let me know. I'll create you, put you in there. Chris, your team, Petro, Pedro, if you want to be on the team, in a team, just let me know as well. Anybody watching this, you guys want to be on a team? Pick out your team. I'll try and get to you there as soon as I can, and I'll sign you in. So thank you for watching, guys. Just wanted to, I don't know if there's anything else I want to show you. I mean, I can show you some uniforms, I guess. I mean, I can show you my team's uniform. Did I already show you my team's uniforms? I don't know. Can't remember what I did before. In the explanation video, there's my team's. We got 4 kits there. Some teams will have 2 kits, some teams will have 3, some teams will have 4. Those are my team's 4 kits. I like these ones right here, inspired by the Philadelphia Union. there. Also digging these red ones, red and purple. So let me show you Soka Warriors uniforms. First one is definitely inspired by the national team's uniform. There you go. Got that red stripe. Those are looking pretty sharp. And then these second uniforms are pretty cool. Look at them. Using this design with a lot of jerseys this season. This little like graph design, kind of faded. I like it. I really do. So there you go. Soka Warriors. Going to be sporting those. I'll show you Tijuana's uniforms. Going into this season, I make these uniforms, guys. I just can't make the logos in this game. That's the problem. It doesn't allow me to create logos. But these are the jerseys, the concepts, and color schemes. Those are nice ones there. I love those colors. And then you got these black ones with a little bit of purple and white. Pretty nice. Tijuana. I guess I can show you some Adidas uniforms. Since you guys have seen Alexis Sanchez on there. There's those white ones there. There's these blue ones with a little bit of like a reddish orange. The gray. Something different. It's kind of old school for them. And these are very old school. This is like what Adidas was wearing in the early days of the league, guys. So that's pretty cool. Let me show you Dimension X, the defending champion Dimension X. What they've got going on so far. Those are pretty nice colors there. Bright, vivid colors. They got these black ones here, so they can wear a darker color if they want with the classic Dimension X maroonish color popping out. And the numbers. And then these purple ones, those are pretty sweet too. So a couple different colors there for Dimension X to sport. I can show you the peanut butter pirate. Nick, your team's uniforms are looking pretty good here. You got these new red, black, and white ones. Those are pretty sweet. Look at the design there. And then, of course, the classic. You gotta have purple and yellow for the peanut butter pirates. They're original colors. I like those. Are actually really sweet. I would wear one of those. So there's that. I think I made Philly's first team uniform at least. And yeah, I did. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. The orange. If you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that detail in there. There's a little bit. See, look at the detail on the shirt there. Kind of like a sprinkle of other oranges. Those are sweet. I like those a lot. So there's Philly. And I guess I'll show St. Patrick's. I believe I've done at least one of their jerseys. Yeah, there is one. There's the green. Wow, look at that. Kind of looks faded too on the sides. That graph. That is nice. I like green's my favorite color, so I really like that. And I'll show you Beantown Hero, your team's uniforms. We invented Lightning. Obviously, these first ones inspired by the Brazilian national team jerseys. A lot like those. There's actually a little detail in the shirt. There's a little off yellow strip through it. You can't really see it, but it's there. Gives it just a little bit more texture to it. And then they got these gray and black ones for something totally different and dark. You guys had something like this last season. I can always add uniforms too, guys. The teams only have 2. I'll probably add 3 or 4 uniforms in there for every team. As the season goes along, we can add more uniforms. That's the beauty of it. Love these games in their edit mode. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Any other jerseys that I want to show off? How about banana bread? They got these German inspired ones. Pretty cool. These yellow ones, of course they gotta have yellow ones. And what's the third uniform? Oh, a yellow and blue. That's interesting. That's like a Best Buy colors or something. That's pretty cool. Independence, I believe I've made their uniforms too. Some of their uniforms anyways. They got these red, white, and blue ones looking sharp. These gold and sky blue, definitely different. And then, ooh, look at these crazy ones. Red, white, and blue. A lot of red, a little blue graph through them, the white shorts. Those are different. Those are okay. I don't know if I like them that much. Luther Corp, I think, have one uniform done too. And yeah, those nice little orange and purple ones. Those colors go together really well, don't they? Those are nice. They're gonna look good. So, I said, guys, I'm working hard right now trying to get some teams ready to play. A couple teams already are ready to play. So as soon as teams are ready to play, enough of them, I'm gonna start the season, and I'll just keep adding as we go and get the season rolling. Those uniforms. So these are the first Pop Star uniforms. Pretty nice. I quite like those. So yeah, make sure you guys join me for the kickoff special stream. If you miss it on Twitch, just watch it right here on YouTube, guys. It's going to be 4 or 5 games long, probably. We'll see how many games I can get done. Like I said, I'm going to upload this video the day of recording on YouTube, and then I might even be able to start the season later tonight, or maybe tomorrow, depending on how much work I can get done with creating players and getting teams ready. Like I said, there are matchups just about ready to kick off, and I'm so excited to get the season going for you guys and finally bring the league in its full glory on the channel. So, like I said, you guys have any questions about the league, you can go watch the OMC League explanation video I put out recently on the channel, or you can just leave a question in the comments and I'll be happy to answer it. And every team's got their stadiums, so this is going to be fun. I can tell you right now, teams that will feature in the kickoff special are going to be teams like Dimension X, the defending champions, will probably be featured in that, as well as hoping to get We Invented Lightning and the Soka Warriors featured as well. All 3 of those teams getting in there. Like I said, 4 or 5 games I'm aiming for the kickoff special. Stream them all in there together. If I have to upload a couple different videos, I will, but we're just going to stream it all and just have fun with it. So I am going to go do some more work for the league, guys, and thank you so much for watching this little preseason new signings showcase, I should say, and hopefully you guys are learning more and more about the teams in the league and getting excited to see how this really works. Yes, I control all the signings. But I try and split it up to make it as even as I can, and I reward teams for doing well. So, say, a team like Dimension X just won the cup, so they signed Mo Salah because they won. They deserve to get good players. I try and split it up evenly, as good as I can, and give players a good balance and sign players to teams that make sense, in terms of their system and, the country they're from and all that stuff. So there's a lot that goes into each signing, guys. I don't just blindly sign players out of a hat to teams, I think about what teams can get, should get, deserve to get, if your team doesn't do as good as you should, then you might lose some of your good players. That's just how it is. That's the reality of real life soccer too, football, whatever you want to call it. We'll call it soccer here, but I do like calling it football. So yeah, I'll be getting to work, and hopefully we'll be bringing you the kickoff special very soon, and I mean very soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, 0 is the number.